So now, we're going to do the founder deep dive.
Okay.
Are you ready for that? And I have to read it because it's brand new for us, and I'm going to just read it.
Okay.
So, first part. What would you do if someone suddenly gave you $500,000?
$500,000 would go a long way in education. And let me give you a little bit of context why my mind is going there.
Ooh, okay.
Every August here in the United States, I do strengths-based professional development on school campuses. So I come in, and campuses of 70 to 80 staff members, elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, gather together. Everyone takes the Clifton Strengths Assessment, and then I hold a half a day training with them, so that we set up these amazing humans who do the hardest work in our society, so that they can be really dialed in what it is that they bring to the students and to their team members, and that the teams themselves, the fifth grade teachers, let's say, that they are really locked in and on the same place and really aligned. So I was thinking, as you asked that question, how now I charge, but if I didn't have to charge, that would be just a fantastic way to bring strengths-based leadership to both the students and the staff, and generously share that across the country.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Woo. You're so right about educators. You're so, man. What is one financial or any reality of building your business that rarely gets talked about?
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure that it doesn't get talked about, but maybe we're not still doing it well enough, which is know your numbers.
Oh.
Know your numbers. And if you're not a number person, that's okay. Hire someone who is really good at numbers, and you just get, simplify it for yourself.
Yeah, that's big.
But do a check-in.
Yeah. And I think you're right. I think it's probably talked about, but it still is incredibly overlooked, right? Because it goes back to that idea of when you're starting, that whole idea that you were saying, you feel like you have to do it all and know it all. And that's just not possible.
Yeah, and I mean, anything that doesn't get measured can be grown and can be improved, right? And so this is really step number one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Now, before you started the company, how did you decide to take the leap to seek outside capital? And I'm assuming, I don't know how you did your funding, but how did you decide to take that leap?
So I'm a slightly different, maybe, case data point from many of the entrepreneurs that you interview. I did not have to raise capital, because by virtue of the model that I follow, it's minimal investment. But to the question of how I took the leap, it goes back to two things. One, again, lights turn on. All of a sudden I realized, there is no other option for me. I must step into a better alignment to my strengths, and coaching was a natural progression, continuation of that. And by virtue of my strengths, I have these natural talents of urgency and impatience. I will say yes to just about anything at least once. I'll try it. And so that leap from oh, I think this is what I should do, to actually doing it, it came relatively easy to me, to the point,
Wow.
again, my
Yeah.
husband saying, you don't even know how hard it will be. And he was right. But it was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
No.
unction of, I don't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Wow. Well, the next one is, what fears did you have to overcome, or did you even have any?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Ouch. Fear of failure, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's still very much on the table. I have found a way to work around it. I recognize it much more quickly. And so that fear of failure, what it did, it would keep me in that place of tweaking things until they were perfect and not progressing forward fast enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not recognizing that the best leaders are the ones who fail fast, because they get they're always collecting immediate feedback, right? If I'm offering a 3-session one-on-one coaching and you, Linda, say, 3 sessions, that's not enough. That's immediate feedback that's very valuable to me. But I would get stuck in perfecting the 3-session package, only to find out that no one wanted it, maybe. You know.
Yeah, I get. Oh, okay. Now, instead of doing this, was there something else that you almost did instead of taking the leap to start Thrive with Strengths?
I didn't, honestly.
Yeah.
And
this was it.
even as I say that out loud, I'm surprised. Now, what I am remembering is that place of discomfort, almost pain of, what do I do now that I want to get back to the workplace, but chemistry is no longer the thing that holds my heart, that where I want, that I'm passionate about. That point I still remember. That was a very difficult point, and it wasn't just a day. It was months of grappling with it, months of trying to figure out what the next best outlet for me would be.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is quite the place to be, isn't it?
But without it, right? Without the mucky muck waters of working through it, I think it's much more difficult to come to the clarity of the next step.
Yeah. You have to go through to get to. Yeah. Truthfully. Okay. Oh, that's awesome.